What's good, everybody? King Drago Sancho 17, and yes, it has been a while after a month of not posting, but the king is back once more, and today we are going to be playing Vexx. So, a very forgettable game that no one ever knows or has ever heard of. Is a classic game. I think it was released in like 2003. I think I first started playing this game when I was like this has got to be between 2004 and 2005, when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Such a classic game. So, as you can see, I have two loaded games here. So I have all 81, but because I already have one completed, I might as well just do like a new game. I'm just gonna recreate the number 2, because why not? Everything else is good, but I'm just gonna redo this entire thing. So, let the cutscene do the work. This is very sad, I'm not gonna lie. Meet Dark Yabu, the main villain of the game. Vexx and his grandfather, Vargas. This is very sad, I won't lie. No. You fucking murderer. What a terrible story to begin with. It's just so sad. When I first started playing this game, and I thought it was a kid's game. I was just a kid, that's all I know, but it was rated T for teen. So this is a tutorial that will teach you how to play the game, because this version I have here is the GameCube. I think you have the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox, original Xbox. I don't know if it'll work on my Xbox 360. They don't make games like this anymore. They don't make this kind. So what we have here is a dream. You can choose to quit the dream if you want to, but I'm just going to walk you through all of this. So in the meantime, I'm just going to stop for a sec. Alright, so you have the stick first, and then you use the stick, and then you can jump, because you all know that A is most likely the jump 100% of the time. Now for this one here, if there's a wide gap, you press L and A to do a boost jump. And then you have this one here, the L and the A, you can jump higher. So you crouch down by pressing the L, and then you pulse out your way up, like this. And then once that's done, you go straight to the next level, the next stream. So... And now we're gonna be going underwater. You press R to hold the swim button while using the stick. But sorry guys, just the song, not really song, but it just takes me back to my childhood days, I'm not gonna lie. So you hold the R to swim down, up and down with the stick. You steer your way down. Only if you're in the water. Now here comes this part. You can climb yourself into walls here, those water talons, because we all know that what Vexx has there are the talons that I think that Yabu kept hidden from his ship for over 700 years. Damn, like that's a long time. So to get up to this, you hit A, you jump, and then you use the stick to go up and down. You can also go down if you want to. And as soon as you make it their way, you press A. Still gonna walk you through everything else later on. So this game is not talked about very much. And now you have the attack to do a 3-hit / combo by pressing B 3 times. So you do this, but there's many ways you can do it. And now you can do an uppercut by pressing L and B. But before I do that, if you press B like slowly, like this, you can go ahead and charge up, and then you do that. Or that works too. And a ground blast. By pressing A and L, you can perform a ground blast. And the best part is, for this one here, is probably like simple, like just a standard. If you press A and B, it's a backflip kick, but a flare kick. There words. Now that that's done, we'll move on to the next round. Well, not next round, but you guys know what I mean. So you go up. We move on to the next phase. I really like this game, I will be honest. Like when I first played it, it was probably one of my favorite games to play on the GameCube. Now this what we have here is called a Wraith Heart. It contains a vital essence of a Shadow Wraith. Many of these wraiths have been split into 100 smaller pieces called shards. This ones I really hate a lot, because when we get there, if you obtain all 100 shards of the Wraith Heart, they will come together of their own accord to reform that Wraith Heart. Now these here, like depending if you go into any world, you have to get 100 of these, which is an absolute pain in the ass. Which I'm not gonna lie, when I played this, it was such a struggle. And if you die, you have to restart all over again to get the entire 100 shards. So be careful when you do that. So once you collect all these 100 shards, you got the next set of pieces here. These are called soul jars. Now, the souls have fallen of the Astani warriors are imprisoned within the vessels. If you bring 6 soul jars, you have freed the spirits, and you will also be rewarded the Wraith Heart of the shadow race slain by the warriors during their time among their living. Now they are in different like locations sometimes in the other dimensions, which we'll get further. And now we have the Wraith Heart, the real one. We can finally pick it up. Now that we did our training, as soon as you get nearby, you can feel the... I felt the controller vibrate. I don't even know if I have it on, I'll be honest, so... But it's cool. So that's our final phase. With his iconic talons that he's gonna need. It looks like he's about to awaken.
Back among the living, I see. You're a stout one, aren't you? When I found you, I thought you dead, so I brought you here. This chamber is where the past Talon bearers are entombed. Cursed things nearly cut my hands off as I carried you here. Yabu destroyed the village. Everyone is gone except you and old Darby. I'd love to get my hands on that soul-sucking monster, but old Darby can't see so good no more. But you could stop him before he opens the door to his world. You could get to the land spire before it's too late. If he opens the rift again, those demons will destroy what little remains of Astara, and all of us with it. Then there'll be nothing to stop the wraiths from using the rift to destroy other worlds. It'll have to be you, my boy. Darby can't go with you, but I know no trick. I can talk to you like this. Head on outside.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Started on your way.
Where does he even get that? Alright, so before we go outside, first off, I want to say that is really funny. I'm not gonna lie. I can talk to you like this. Just pops his head over there. So, after everything we trained, there's one thing I want to do here. I'm gonna do it. This is very stupid. You see that? You see that swirly thing up there? Which I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do first. But first, yeah, that hurt. There isn't life here, so if you get one of these, the Vexx shape head, kind of looks like a metal. That's a life. Now you go in here. You're gonna receive something special. So when you go up here, you want to get this. And we do have an auto save, which is great. This is called the rock suit power. And once you find the way to activate it, you will be invincible and hot as lava. Good to know. So I'm just gonna exit out of here. So we're gonna go outside. So we gotta start off with our first run to collect the first Wraith Heart. So, which I'm gonna walk you through. They will tell you some other things later on, but I want to get started on the first one. It's a very nice place, I'm not gonna lie.
Welcome to Timberdale, Vexx. Scattered throughout this land, there are 4 precious Wraith Hearts. You must collect them to power up the central gate and progress to the next land. The first Wraith Heart is found here. You must traverse to the top of the giant tree to collect it. Vexx, collect one of the Wraith Hearts and I'll meet you on the other side of the central gate. Good luck, my friend.
And then it'll automatically save our game as well. So meaning we don't have to worry about anything. We can move on. Alright. So we all know the training. And then we're gonna have some enemies. And yeah, I don't know what these things are called, but they're more known as the puggles, I guess. I just carry that just because of the one video I watched. And then right here we have a sundial. You can go on top of it. You can go from night, which is kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie, to daytime. So you go to daytime here, and you get the nice view of the sunlight. So I'm just gonna go like this right now. I'm gonna keep it like that. Ah, fuck you. So you start off with the punches, and you see that thing up there where it's orange. That is gonna boost up something special, which I will get to later. Now here's what we have here. We have this thing. What is that paper? So before I go any further, if you press the Z, you go from the start, you get the heart totals and what like land you're in. So we're in Timberdale. And then the heart totals, it goes from here to the inventory if you press the right. If you go to the left, you have a special diary. This is known as Rhea's diary. Rhea is the one who told the story about Vexx's lifestyle and how the others were kidnapped or killed by Yabu. Vexx's kind, if you know what I mean. So if you press A, you can listen to it. Which I'm not gonna do it because, well, I'll probably do just this once, and then I'll deal with the other ones later.
This morning, Father gave me this journal. It's a gift to mark this special day, the day he was appointed guardian of Astara. Father has trained for years so his wisdom and strength will nurture peace as we seek greater discoveries and understanding. Mother is so proud of him. Now, our greatest scientists are preparing a marvelous travel system. I'm told it will open a giant hole in space so we can visit other worlds.
Alright. So that's how it starts off. You collect more of those, and you might be able to get something up of that. This right here, I like to call them the Flalians because they look like an aliens and they are on fire. So you can fight many ways. One of my favorite things to do in this, like if you get close enough to them, you can perform a chain punch. Like that. It's not really shown if you don't do it. So you just gotta be quick. You just gotta get a little closer. Yeah, it's not really the easiest thing to do, but it is something. Like, I'm so used to doing the chain punches, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of funny, but at the same time, you kind of lose a little bit of control. Okay. So we got our first Wraith Heart on the loose. So these arrows kind of guide you to where you need to go and give you clues to where the Wraith Heart is. And watch out for those. Those rocks on fire, they burn. Okay. So I'm not gonna climb up there. I guess there's one thing I do want to show though. If you hold A and B and up, you can jump your way up.
Nearly impossible to kill. Even if you do kill one, the heart never disappears.
Alright, here we are. Our first Wraith Heart. And that is our first one. We collect up the match. Well, not really match, because we're not really... Our first Wraith Heart. And this is where we go to. This is how we do it.
A long time ago, the Wraiths drained all of the energy from the Rift system. Couldn't resist feeding on its power. The hearts are still full of energy that can be used to power the gates. Go ahead and put the heart into the portal in front of you. expectations. Get to it, lad. Every moment that passes brings that devil one step closer to reopening the door to the shadow world. Be careful. Shadow wraiths are shape changers. Trust no one along your journey.
So yeah, that's basically what the whole thing is. So you basically want to grab as many hearts to open through all these portals, like to new locations, in order to get to this, which you may not see here, but what you'll see what will lie in there. I'm not gonna get into that, but we will know when that we cross that bridge. So for these other wraith hearts here, they tell you like where you're supposed to go in these other locations. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna get to the next one here. A hulking sumo crashes storms, his clutches bring to win, escape his smashes, or be knocked out of the ring. This has got to be one of my favorite ones. It's like one of my favorite parts of this level and this challenge. So before I actually do anything, if you attack this, you get yourself one of these drops for health. And I'm gonna get rid of you because you're fucking annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go to daylight because I don't really like it like this. And that thing there, I'll talk about it later. So right now, I'm gonna take a different path. Once again, you're in the lake, you're in the water. So it's a little easier to get on there. Okay. This is another way to get to the top of the next Wraith Heart here. Alright. Let's see how far we go. The arrow's pointing us up. Oh yeah. So this thing here. Before I do anything, I'm just gonna go to the left or to the right. Or just drop. I don't care. So, by pressing the R, I just need to find a nearby enemy. You charge up and you can shoot them. And it's an instant kill. Something that I haven't shown yet, but we will get to those for further rainy days, and that's what it does. So if you have enough power for that orange to fill up, the orange meter, that's what it does. Gives you power. Alright, here we are. We are fighting the sumo. My favorite part. Alright, show me what you got. And uppercut. Bam! He just flipped me off. This motherfucker was mad. Oh, you fucked up. How about another uppercut? Oh, he almost dead. I'm gonna go a little easy on him, cause why not? Cause I do want to walk a few things over. So one thing is, he's gonna walk around. If you hit him from the front, he's gonna do a belly flop and all that. Oh, okay. He does this thing where he charges. I'm just gonna give him a chance because I do want to walk through what not to do. Well, as soon as he cracks his fingers, you gotta get out of there. Oh, no. And then he's gonna do this. So you hit, in order to get out of there, you use the stick side by side, and then he's gonna charge. Let's finish him. So just a few things to clarify what he does when you're fighting the sumo. I'm not exactly sure where he landed, but that was cool. Alright, so we got our next Wraith Heart. So there you have it. That is the first walkthrough of fighting the sumo. Which that was fun. A little easy though. I could have done a little better if I wanted to. I could have finished them off in like less than a minute. But I just wanted to walk through those moments. Alright, next up, upon a spirit breeze, stones dance against you. Void a prize, there must seas fall you must avoid. I don't remember what this one is though. Some I'm not familiar with. So I'm just gonna go follow these arrows here. Oh, and that ball there, which we will get to in a moment. So we're gonna, I guess before we walk you through it, gonna go up here. Oh, you motherfucker. That plant was really pissing me off. Okay. So we go up there. Oh, piss off already. Alright, so I better catch my flight here. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. So, you go through one of these floating rock walls. Well, I guess they're just talon walls. So you gotta time it right and also stick the landing. Try not to overdo it. And then if you go up here, this is gonna lead you to the Wraith Heart. Like I know some of the tricks because I had played this game before, just not on camera. I didn't have YouTube back then. I didn't get YouTube when that was like back in 2017. But I never officially posted any videos. I think my first post was back in like the end of November. November 30th, 2019 is when I started posting and then try to get back out there, even if it was a while. Alright, next up, beyond the curtain falls, model castle comes to light to scale the tower's walls. Mind what is out of sight. Alright, I think this is the part where we're gonna go to another place that is unseen before. I'm not gonna worry about fighting these guys here. They're not really worth my time. But what I will do is I'm gonna change the time because I don't like how don't like the dusk. So we got these guys here. If I can get the health. Now only if you get the Wraith Heart or you go to a new location you will, and I mean like you will like get the same health again. So I'm gonna go up to here. So one of these pedestals will take you to a certain path. So I guess I chose this one here. There's two ways to get up here. There's the other way from down there, or there's this one up here. So I'm just gonna let them. So these arrows are guiding me to where I can go, or where I need to go, I should say. So I'm gonna let go. And into this mysterious dark tunnel place. So as you can see, there's that reflector of the mirror there, whatever the hell that shit is. So we're gonna go in here. Now this was a level I struggled a lot. I will be honest, I was not good at this one. Now, do not touch those gray seashell looking things. What you want to do is touch the purple ones, because if you touch those gray ones, gray seashell shapes, they will collapse, like they will break. So, and watch out for those sprays, those whatever the hell those things are. Those invisible like block glass sprayer, or no, they're just the sprayers. That's all I can say. You touch them, you lose health. But you just gotta know when to land on those. So get them out of here. Now there is a health here. This one is a very suicidal moment. Like you either have to choose if you want to get that or not. That was an absolute risk, but I'm never doing that again. And that's another thing, I just took a risk there. Just go from up there. Alright. Oh, I hate this one. If you go in there, like you take one bad move, they'll crush you to death. I always like to go up here. Oh, watch out for those things. Those things are called shrieks. Reason why? Oh, and you can't kill them either. All I'm trying to do is get out of the way and just get in here. Little secret here. There is two healths here. I'm trying to get away. Now, the thing I don't understand with this guy is like why he's tied to a pole or what's the deal. But if you just like leave him or her alone, he won't really do much. Just as long as you don't get caught in the light. Now this one's a little tricky here. So you gotta time it right, when to go and when not to go. So as soon as they make the turn, oh, and these things fall too, so be careful. So I'm gonna go take a double step. Okay, we made our way through. That's another risky, like, health to get there. I'm not gonna get it though, because I'd rather get this done and over with, because I have no idea where it lies. So tempting. I might have did something stupid, but oh well. So I'm gonna make my way to the top, and I just got sprayed. Oh okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. That's okay. We can try again. At least we didn't fall all the way to my death, cause otherwise that would not be good. If you fall like all the way, and I just got sprayed by that same motherfucker. If you like fall like from like 100 feet, I would say you definitely are dead for that. You're not invincible for that, but we got our Wraith Hearts. I think there's 2 more I think I want to do here before we wrap this video up. We're almost done though, so I think there's like 2 more stages I want to do, and I think there's, I don't know if I want to share one more thing, but oh well. What is kind of nice though is if I turn the game off, it'll keep my health like this. So we're gonna go to the same place we went to, because for that one there is, this one here is to each watery tower you may get around, grab a gift of power when their answer is found. So we gotta go back to the same place we were last time. And once again, I'm gonna try my best not to make these videos so long, like my other videos I did. I think a maximum is maybe 40 minutes to 30. Because I don't want to do like a 50-minute video. And if I were to do the entire full gameplay of this is going to take like 10 hours to do at least. And I'm not qualified to do something that's like 10 fucking hours. So good luck with that. To those who actually can do those long videos, my hat's off to you. So one thing for sure is, if you quit, you will go back to five lives again. So you don't want to do that. It's better to turn the game off, because then like you have the auto save, and then you won't have to worry about like restarting from five lives again. And there's some like levels that are like hard to do, not all the time, but which once again we'll get to further ones. Okay, don't go in there. So this is where we go to. The first one here. don't know where it starts. I think it starts... Ah, what the hell? So you gotta find something here. And you gotta avoid these enemies. Ugh. So go up here. Well, I didn't. I spoke too soon. You hold R and off, you go like a full-on front flip. Ah, you pendejo. Se cayó. I fell off. This is gonna be a little tricky. Oh, he dead. Get out of my way, sir. I'm sorry, but... Oh, he died. He went into the water. Oh, I hate these. I thought they were bees, because, I mean, they sting like bees. Oh, somebody died like that. Well, must have took her there. So these rings here, you go from one. And then you gotta go to the next one, so you exit out. There's a reference to this later on, but it's not good. Okay. So here we are, on to the next one. Now a lot of people would say, you wanna go in here, but that's not gonna get you anywhere. So instead, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go from the bottom here. I just need to get up there. To this. To find that ring. So we're gonna go up here. So go up there. Just one more. So to land this is where you're gonna find the next ring. Release. Where is the exit? I can't find the exit. Oh, and another thing is, you do not want to stay in the water for too long. Vexx can't hold his breath. He's not a fish or a mermaid. So you gotta make sure to get out of there as soon as possible. So this is the last one. This one's pretty easy. So you get the last ring. What the hell? What the hell? Camera angle's weird. Alright, so we got the last and final ring, and a Wraith Heart has been revealed outside. Just like that. Alright, so we got a Wraith Heart. If I can find him. There it is. Done and over with. I think there will be one more I want to do here just before I wrap up this video. This thing does take forever to load sometimes. So we did open another gate to the next one, but I always like to complete this first. Alright, here we are. A reward is concealed somewhere twist pitched null for it to be revealed. Just keep in mind your goal. Now this is what I'm talking about here. You see this ball? This is what I'm talking about. So there is a net. So what did you know? Looks like I'm gonna be playing some football here. I'm gonna go around here. I wonder if I can juggle it like this. Oh, that was badass. Oh, you wanna play? Looks like these guys wanna play. I wanna see if I can do the Ankara Messi. If you know, you know. But I also gotta make sure I... One thing you don't wanna do is you don't want the ball to like go into the lake. You don't want it to go into the water. Hey, pendejo. Bonk. Come and get me. Oh. Ven aquí. Oh, Ankara Messi. Ancora Messi, Ancora Messi. Messi. Oh, Ancora Messi. That was a little bit cheating, but I don't care. Para Xavi. Para Iniesta. Messi. Ay, puta. You just ruined the moment. I was having fun. Para Iniesta. Messi. Immense Messi. Ancora Messi. Ancora Messi. Ah, I missed. Not quite yet, but that's alright. There's that net. Come on. How about we just finish it off like this? Just a regular. Come on. Should I get those guys? Nah. Ancora Messi. Goal. There we are. The Wraith Heart. Just brilliant. Alright. That about sums it up for that video. Quite a bit of a long ass episode 1, I should say. Once again, gotta try not to make it too long. So anyway guys, that about sums up for all the rest of these. We will do this hopefully another video on a rainy day, with only 4 more left to do on this level, and then we move on to the next one, which we'll get to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, drop a like, subscribe to my channel, put on the notification bell for more videos, even though I'm a little bit out of date. Now, reminder, I am 10 months of the ACL rehab recovery, so I've made my way through. Still working hard. And once again, I will be back with another video. So coming up next will be episode number 2 of Vexx, starting off with the Timberdale and finishing it off before we move on to the next episode. So anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you again next time. Buenas noches, bye bye.